Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So, another maintenance has passed me. I have another maintenance update video for you guys today. But before we jump to that, if you're new here, as always, I'm Chrono. I primarily cover PSO2 content. Would much appreciate a subscribe as we're going towards that 10K mark. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright, so if you're new here, if this is your first time watching one of these videos, in case you're wondering why would I just have this person, or why would I listen to this person reading me this information, you're absolutely right. You can head over to ngs.ps2.com or ps2.com/players, scroll right on down and gather all the important information right here, or scroll down the video description and usually you'll find a link to the important information you need to know linked right there. All I ask is maybe toss a like on the video, maybe throw it a comment, helps out a ton. So to start things off, we're going to hop over to the update information. We're going to go ahead and talk about the next LTQ, so limited time quest, Drill Enhanced Enemy Suppression series. A high difficulty solo quest take on a series of enemies with 4 types of runas that appear in the Drill Enhanced Enemy Suppression. So it looks like it's going to be all 4 of them at once. I'm not sure. Well, all 4 of them like one back to back is what the way it sounds. We'll have to go ahead and try it out, or you have to wait for the video where we actually go ahead and go over that. I'll be doing this fight on stream today, so we'll be checking it out. We also have a new AC scratch, Joyful Holidays. I am likely, this emote, there it is. That's going to be quite the emote to get. Gonna have to go ahead and get a hold of that one. Includes idle hover. Okay, they have the hover idle, and also has the glide for air driving. This should be pretty interesting with what people tend to do with cast and things of that sort. So it's cool they've added these in here. That way people can make use of them to make some pretty cool yes, I was gonna say characters, but like it usually is like cosplay stuff or added vehicles and things of that sort. So looking forward to that. If you take a look at Joyful Holidays, you get a little bit more of a closer look at it. Of course, this is stuff that Skulls usually covers on her channel, so in case you're curious about that, I'll leave a link over there. You're more than welcome to check her out, or check out her channel, check out her version of this. So I'm surprised they gave us the bunny thing. That's kind of funny. Okay, well, we have the outfits inspired by the who's it? Quadruplets? I don't know if they count the sister. I guess the sister is also a twin, but she's like not one of the look like twins. So one of the quintuplets. Yeah, it's overcomplicating for no reason. I'm not gonna like how that dye's black is what that tells me. Oh no, there's a B variant of it. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, there's a B variant of it. That's pretty good. I guess it's to take care of the lining and things of that sort. But yeah, that's really about it. The idol is not really all that exciting. I like the hair kind of. Actually, the hair looks pretty good. That might be a new hairstyle. Look at it. It's not bad. Crossface scar is pretty dope. The slash scar on the chest is pretty cool too. I'm a fan of scars. That's really about it. New holiday hat. I mean, I've always had the holiday hats, and we might need to go ahead and set up a holiday look for the next month. I actually didn't have a holiday look last year because last year I was type 2 for all of December, since that was a thing that we did. That was pretty interesting. But moving on, they updated the Black Friday campaign, so it looks like this was something I thought that we had, and I guess it wasn't here at the time, but it looks like the Arcs Cash Super Sale has been added in. So it started up on the 26th and it's going to be going on till the 3rd of December. You're able to essentially purchase from each one of these stores. Now keep in mind, you need to log into the game when you make the purchase for that store for it to actually proc the AC. So if you go to the Microsoft Store and purchase, make sure you log into the Microsoft Store version of the game. PlayStation Store is actually separate, so it's the AC that you purchase there is only usable there. So you'll have to log into the PlayStation Store version of the game, use the AC, and then log out. It's a separate wallet, so it's kind of annoying the way they do that, but it is what it is. The Epic Game Store, Razer Gold, same thing. You have to log into the Epic Game Store version. I don't know about the Razer Gold thing. This might be something different now since there's other places to purchase from. Maybe, yeah, because the Steam Store one is different as well. So maybe the Razer Gold one, it doesn't matter. And it's only specific to the ones that have their own stores where the game is actually being played from. So like the Epic Game Store, PlayStation, Microsoft, and the Steam Store. And then Razer's like, whatever, doesn't matter. Because usually you have to log into that version of the game to actually proc the AC going into the wallet. So just in case you purchase from those places and it doesn't actually work for you, just keep that in mind. With the Steam Store, it's the same amount, like the same price. You're just receiving extra AC as a one-time purchase bonus. So essentially it's the same deal. Basically you're paying the $20, but you're getting extra AC along with it. So pretty cool. It's actually a pretty nice deal. Essentially, that you get, you know, AC for half the cost, and they just give you the same value here over on Steam. In case that wasn't really the best explanation, apologies for that. Basically, when you purchase AC for 2200 or 2200 AC, which is usually $20, they're giving you an extra 1200 AC as a one-time purchase bonus. But for every other store, they're just halving the cost of the 2200 instead, making it so you're only paying for 1200 AC. So basically, with Steam, they give you free 1200 AC. Everything else, they make it so you're only paying for 1200 AC essentially. And that's pretty much it for the Black Friday sales. This is the one to gather, by the way. If you're going to be going after any of these sales, go ahead and pick up your AC from the different locations. Even if you have to download the game from those other locations themselves, just for, you know, temporary thing, download it. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass for that, but I would definitely recommend going ahead and downloading it. There are also some other tools people utilize. Of course, I'm not going to promote those tools specifically, but they're available. They're there. Do as you will with them, but they are against TOS, so we're not going to promote them here. We also have PSO2 Day coming up. It is, PSO2 Day just passed. It's coming, I guess, on the 1st. So it's weird how it's the 1st and then the 22nd. It feels like it's so close after it passes. They talk about it immediately right afterwards, but nothing's really changed here. It's pretty much the same stuff as it usually is. This, again, is not bad for the cost of the 800 AC. Gets you the transfer pass vouchers, gets you the preset skill enhanced success boost or substitute. So basically guaranteed level 3 if you need it. I mean, this is actually a pretty solid purchase. I would say if you actually have the money to spend and you are missing out, like say for example you're behind or something along those lines, buying this maybe 4 times to guarantee level 3 on your weapon and all of your units is actually pretty solid, and it gives you, you know, some other stuff to work out, you know, upgrade materials, all that good stuff. So not that I would say you need to do anything like that, not that it's super difficult to do anything like that, but you can do this in case you happen to have the money that you can use to replace with the time that you would spend with farming. It's totally up to you. The event schedule doesn't show anything too crazy. I mean, you can see the Black Friday gifts part 2 coming up. So when we log in, we're getting our Black Friday gifts. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Oh, hold on. There's an efficiency campaign. Okay, yeah, that started on the 24th. So this applies to deck space, nuisance plan, omen of planet breaker, drill enhanced suppression, enemy series. And it gives us rare drop rate, item drop rate, or item preset skill drop rate, enemy HP reduction, and all urgent quests can be completed twice. So the asterisk only applies to specific things. It looks like they were the HP reduction does not apply to deck space, nuisance plant, and the okay, so they didn't do it to the newest one. That's really good. All right, so the new one is going to be its full HP amount, but Planet of the Open or Omen of the Planet Breaker and the the lower tier drill enhanced enemy suppression is going to have a reduction in HP, it looks like, by 30%, so it's even easier to clear out if you haven't actually gone through and cleared it. A little bummer, I hadn't actually cleared those since I was so busy this week, but for those guys who hadn't cleared it, there you go. You can go ahead and get through it fairly easily. We'll go ahead and get those knocked out and move on from there. But that covers everything, at least outside of game. Let's go ahead and jump into game and make sure we haven't missed anything there either. All right, here we are in game. Let's go ahead and make sure we haven't missed anything. Nothing crazy with the mail. If we just take a quick look around, we can see they have given us, I think, our second set of gifts. Yep, here we go. So we've got Star Gems, Mars Updaters, X Cubes. Those are all nice to get a hold of those. Saves us a little bit of farming. Card scratch vouchers, enhancement success rates, and demios, and then of course an augmentation success rate voucher, or plus 15%. So those are pretty nice. You can see the actual scratches here as well. Let's take a look at the prizes that are involved there. Nothing too crazy. Augmentation protect, that's nice to see there in the mix. But nothing over the top, unfortunately. So what I would like to see in these, or start seeing these, is around the 20 pull range, between the 20 or 30 pull range. I'd say yeah, the 20 pull range, to put the augment transfer passes in there specifically. That'd be a really nice touch for people who actually do plan to spend on these scratches to get some really good value out of them to go towards their gear that they could actually utilize for that. So I like to see it around the 20. I think historically we've only seen it around the 50 and the 70 mark for some of the other scratches, which the 50 mark isn't bad, but that is a little expensive. The 70 mark is a little egregious, unfortunately, in my opinion. So I would like to see it around the 20 mark, but today is not the case today, so no big deal. And am I right about this B variant? Yes, I am. Okay, that's actually not bad that you can have an outerwear over top. That's pretty cool, but can't say that I'm a big fan of the actual outfit. Let me double check a few other things. This innerwear is actually going to be really nice though. Here I see the innerwear can be very useful. So, and then of course the idle or hover is actually gonna be pretty nice. Now that I think about it, kind of reminds me of some Kingdom Hearts-esque stuff. And then idle for, oh, that's right, they have idle for air driving. So they have an idle for hover, but they have everything else for air driving. That's kind of funny. And then last but not least, I wanted to take a look at for the scratch was the hairstyle. Yeah, that hairstyle is actually pretty cool looking. I mean, I wouldn't have the red tips with this one, but that's not a bad look. It's actually pretty dope. And then of course there's a bunch of makeup stuff and so on and so forth. So nothing too crazy there. Let me do a quick once over. Make sure you have, oh, you know what? Actually, there's one thing I can think of immediately is the LTQ. So let's run over there and check for that. So the rewards for the LTQ seem to be mostly the same. The Xleo, I mean, granted, this is pretty much what we're currently on, so it makes the most sense. Other ones aren't sellable, so why would they even appear there? We do have some camos. Looks like the Curio Holy Ray. I'm not sure if that's been around for a while or if it's dropped from these enemies or something like that. But the Sophis Orbits are also here too. And then we have the Weapons Badge A, Hal Finales, and the Grinders. I think that's pretty much mostly the same of what there's here, minus the camos. A little bit of a bummer to see that, and it's still Weapon Badge A's, which means that this has not changed. It's just the, yep, just the A variant of what's in here, which maybe I misunderstood. I was under the impression that they were going to be releasing a second shop that had more stuff in it, but it looks like it's just this. That's a bit of a letdown. Again, this should not be capped. I mean, realistically speaking, even if these were more expensive, like if it was 100 a piece or something like that, the fact that these are capped is just silly. I mean, granted, yeah, it's going to drive the prices down into the dirt, realistically speaking, but the prices are already going to be low due to the fact that these were here in the first place. So might as well go ahead and just kind of go all in on this and let people, you know, farm out what they need to go ahead and get their armor and things like that. That seems to be the route that they're going at the moment when it comes to gearing. So might as well go ahead and go all in and don't do a half and half situation and make that more difficult. And that more or less covers it. If there's anything else I missed, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Like if you enjoyed the video, sub if you want to keep up with more. As always, thanks to the channel members. You guys are fantastic and I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, my friends. Peace out.